Page 183, deleting unused takes from a multi-take region. You can delete unwanted takes from a multi-take region in the Takes menu. Once the takes have been deleted, the remaining take becomes a single-take region that includes all of the takes in chronological order. Sound confusing? It isn't once you've seen it for yourself. So number one, we're going to drag the last region in the multi-take region track, that's take 2, down one track to the empty compressed vocal track that you created earlier. So we're selecting it and we're moving it down. Number 2, choose delete unused takes from the takes menu. The last region has take 2 at the end of the name but no longer includes a takes menu. It has transformed to a single take, fully editable region. So clicking on the number 2 here, delete unused takes, and it is changed. Number 3, zoom out of the timeline until the new region is in the middle of the track's area with plenty of room to the right to extend the region. Zooming out. There we go. Drag the right edge of the new region as far as you can to fully extend it. Let me zoom out a little bit more. There we go. Moving over to page 184. The region contains not only the rest of take 2, but also the entire third take. As you learned earlier, when you delete takes from a multi-take region, all of the takes are still in there and accessible if needed. That's pretty cool. So number 5, it says press Command Z or choose Edit Undo Length Change to return the region to its former length. So I'm going to press Command Z. Number 6, unsolo the multi-take region track so you can concentrate on the compressed vocal track with the newly single region. Pressing unsolo right here. Number 7, select the newly single region in the timeline to make it easier to see in the audio editor. So I can double click this. Oops. Sorry, I got to click that. There it is. In the audio editor, drag the lower left edge of the region with the trim tool until the word insignificant is fully audible. Leave a little room in front of the word if possible. So remember, I got to go to the bottom and to the left. It will change to a trim tool. Click it and drag it over. Trying to find the word insignificant. Zoom in a little bit. Zoom out a little bit. There we go. And it is quiet, so I'm going to turn it up. Let's listen to it.
Significant.
So I got part of the word. Let's keep dragging. Let's listen now.
Insignificant.
There we go. We got it. Insignificant. Once you've restored the word insignificant to the beginning of the region in the compressed vocal track, drag the region horizontally in the timeline so it begins right after the end of the take 3 region in the track above. Play the edit between the regions. So if I look at the track above, I'm just going to line that up. I know that the track ends there. I'm going to line it up there. So if I solo both of these again, here's what it sounds like.
But be instead sweet baby's breath, insignificant, yet In that simplicity, bless all those around.
The edit between the regions should sound seamless. Number 9, it says solo the Event Horizons track to play it with the edited multi-take regions. All right. Number 10, it says unsolo the tracks with multi-take regions and solo the third track with the edited single-take regions so that you can compare the two edited versions of the poem. You guys can do that. I think it's going to be perfectly fine the way it is. Number 11 says save your finished project. If for some reason you didn't complete all the exercises in this lesson and want to hear the finished product or project, to open the 5.3 audiobook finished to hear the finished edit. I want to listen to it one more time. Before, I think the music, it sounded like it might have been a little bit too quiet, so let me hear one more time.
By Tina Sacco. As the seed which is me blossoms and grows in the garden of life's day, may I not be royal thistle, arrogant and proud, with cold dryness and sharp barbs keeping all at bay, nor be a fragrant rose with soft beauty.
Yeah, I like it about right there. If you click on the fader on that event horizon, I've moved it to negative 11 dBs. I think that's a pretty good mix. Before, it was just a little bit too quiet, and you strain your ears a little bit to try to hear what in the world that is, and it just sounds like a noise. But if you bring up that volume a little bit, it actually sounds like music that's a bed underneath the dialogue, and I like that. So go ahead and press save. Make sure it's last name .lesson5. Make sure you compress your lesson and then upload that into Blackboard.